the guy. One of the guys. Oh shit! I'm puking. There you go.
Hey, check.
Man, you hit it right
Yeah.
on the money. Check.
Checkily ding dong.
Oh, man.
Hey, you want to find out about the top beers? Got that in the mail today. Sometimes I get things and I'm like, when did I subscribe to this?
How did they know I like beer?
Yeah.
Now, it'd be cool if it was like because they saw Beer 30 or the podcast.
Does it say? Wait. Does it say Beer 30 or something on there?
No, I doubt it.
Oh, I know. You know what? They came together in a bag. I didn't even look at the label.
Was it a black label? Then you thought, oh, you got real excited that it was Playboy.
I ripped that thing right open.
It's an adult magazine. No, beer. Well, that's cool too.
Yeah. Yeah. B-E. Oh, I thought I was going to say boob or something. Because, the magazine Boob.
Boob, yeah. Did you see that festival that Forehand's going to have? It's like stouts.
No, I did not. But I was going to ask you guys if you wanted to go to Wolpertinger.
Possibly. Oh, the stout one was in March. It was like March.
When
3rd.
is Wolpertinger?
I think it's the 21st. I think it's on a Sunday.
I saw you said you were interested in it.
Yeah. January 21st. Because it's indoor at the Urban Chestnut.
That's right. Don't they
thing.
sell like tickets based on time or something?
Yeah, I think it's $40 right now. So
Jesus, for how long?
1 to 5,
Hi.
4 hours.
All right, you ready?
Oh, we're at the 0 mark. Crap. Let me... Damn. What's the thing? Okay, whenever you are. Hello and welcome to Stuck in Beta. Hey, our first one of 2018. How about that?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. This is number 73.
Wow.
I am Greg. With me is Jake and Elwood. How you doing?
Oh, Elwood.
I don't know what that is.
That's the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Blew it.
There you go. There's 1 point in my column for the year. I'm 1-0.
We should keep track of that. We should keep score somewhere.
We could probably do it in our notes here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, New Year's is here.
Happy New Year.
2018. I'm going to have to remember to actually put 2018 when I put in the metadata for the podcast, but that's boring stuff you don't want to hear about.
I thought you were going to say when you write a check.
Yes. When I write a check at the local deli.
Deli take checks?
They do. They do. So, we were all together on New Year's. Well, you left early, so I haven't seen you since last year, actually. About an hour before.
Man, that's a good joke. Did you just come up with that?
No.
Haven't seen you since last week? Last year?
I don't know why you have to be a jerk about it, but...
Oh, man.
So, what did you do after you left?
Went to bed.
You just went to bed.
Yep.
You're like, I made it to 11:15. We're done.
Yeah, no,
We're going to bed.
I think we may have stayed up watching TV in bed until midnight because I heard all the neighbors shooting fireworks.
You heard all the fuss.
Yeah, all the gun shooting.
Is that legal?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Not gun shooting, but fireworks. Fireworks on
Guns straight in the air?
Yeah. Yosemite Sam.
Man, the fireworks place in Herculaneum, Phantom, I passed by there on New Year's Eve, and man, that was packed.
Yeah,
So,
there's
lines.
a 1 week window that it's legal in January or December or whatever that you can do that.
Yeah, 4th of July, obviously, and then...
Right. What? 4th of July?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I don't have anything more to say. So, guys, got any goals or resolutions for the New Year's? I see you put that in.
My goal is to find a bottle of Pappy Van Winkle.
What is Pappy Van Winkle?
It's some of the rarest whiskey in America.
Is it very expensive?
Oh, yeah. Probably $100 a bottle for the young stuff, for the 10-year-old.
That doesn't sound that bad, though.
You can't find it anywhere is part of the problem.
So they make cigars, too.
So
Yeah.
that's your goal for 2018.
Yeah, it's been a goal for a couple of years, but I
Oh,
haven't
it's
been able to find it.
from Buffalo Trace.
Yeah, they're the parent distillery.
So have you ever went...
No, but I would
no.
like to.
So a friend of mine, Molly's my cousin now, too, he did a whiskey trip going to different distilleries around Kentucky and
that'd be
Tennessee.
awesome.
And I know he went there. I'm not sure if they actually got to try any of this while they were there.
A buddy of mine was just texting me. He's drinking a shot of 10-year Pappy at a bar in Chesterfield, and it's $20 a shot.
I'm looking at some of these. $20 a shot?
That's
Jeez.
crazy.
Yeah.
How many shots are in a...
Oh God,
What is it?
750 milliliter bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know. That should be a Google. That'd be a Google.
How
Easy
many
Google
shots
question.
are in...
Man, my voice is sounding sexy today, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very sexy. This says 18 shots per bottle, but that seems...
I would
does.
agree that. I mean, if you're
Or
measuring it
750.
legit, 2.5 ounces per shot or whatever, or an ounce and a half.
That seems pretty low to me. I think you get
Does.
more out of it.
You think?
Just over 18 shots per bottle.
Huh.
Standard bottle is 750 milliliters. And a shot is 40 milliliters.
But man,
So it's math.
Yeah.
so I'm looking...
Yeah.
well,
they're-
here's
they're old
old
stuff.
Rip Van Winkle,
Right. Which is like, what, 25 years?
25 years. It's $14,000.
Well, but yeah.
On eBay, there's
Right,
one...
exactly. You can ask, and are you going to get it?
eBay, there's a 10-year-old for $550.
Yeah. It's a scarcity thing.
There's maple syrup that they make.
I'd love to get, if anybody's got a
For
bottle of 10
$45
I'll buy a bottle of 10 year off you.
You can buy the maple syrup for $45.
Something tells me it's not quite the same.
Nah, but be good on some waffles, pancakes.
Probably.
Yeah,
I like a good waffle.
yeah.
So, yeah, I was going to pose this question to the two of you. Did you, aside from trying to find this elusive whiskey, any, personal goals or resolutions that either of you have made for yourselves?
Man, a lot of years I go and actually think of stuff and write them down, and then at the end of the year I go, nope.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I did think I was going to do that. I guess one of mine is a lot of people start out the year wanting to lose weight and all that. I've gained a little. I've gained a lot.
So what's your goal? I actually, I'm sorry, before you answer, I have read and heard that it's best to share your goals and resolutions.
I
with
shared
people.
mine. You just heard it a couple minutes ago.
Because it kind of keeps you or holds you more accountable.
Motivated
And,
and-
it kind of motivates you a little bit too.
Yeah. I want to lose like 30 pounds. Yeah.
In a year? In the year?
I'd like to lose it before then, but yeah, in the year.
That's achievable. So, I mean, I think, like 4 pounds a month? Is that right?
Something like that.
I don't know. Something like that is like the healthy way to do it. You don't want to do that in a month.
Being healthy.
No, I don't want to do that in a month. I would.
You would just not eat?
Yeah, I'd not eat for,
liquid diet?
And,
And that's done about, I think, 10 a month.
Really? Wow.
She's lost over 50 pounds since August.
And I guess I was wrong then.
And that's not eating sugar.
Right.
And she's like on a very, very strict diet.
Yeah, the Gestapo comes to our house every day and checks our refrigerator.
I'd rather be on a no fast food type diet. No, I've been eating a lot of crap,
I saw this YouTube ad yesterday that popped up before some video, and it rarely do I ever watch those. You usually skip through them. But it was this guy. He's totally cut, and he's he kind of gets your attention right off the bat.
Asian guy?
No,
oh, okay.
no,
never mind. No.
But he gets your attention right off the bat and says something like, "Most people, if you see them, they look, in really healthy shape. You think that guy has nothing to worry about." Well, you don't realize that I used to weigh 350 pounds or something like that. And then he shows you his stretch marks. He's got these big stretch marks under his arms and on his hips and stuff. But then he goes on to say, all this stuff that everywhere you're learning, how to diet, how to exercise, the right kind of foods to eat, it's all crap. And I don't know what his angle is, but he's getting a lot of attention. And he eats total garbage. There was another video he had where he was eating at midnight, and he was like, the number one rule is you don't eat past a certain time of the day. And he's eating a Big Mac and fries and a chocolate shake at 11:30 at night. And there's got to be
losing weight with that.
Well, he's at his ideal weight, but yeah, he's lost 200 pounds or whatever.
So I mean,
was it Charles D'Angelo?
No, that doesn't sound right.
What is that, macronutrients or whatever? If you if you look at it like a donut would equal the same amount of energy as half a carrot or something.
Right.
If you look at it that way and calories and all that, yeah, you can eat crap and still, but it's not easy that way, right?
Nor is it good for you, though. I mean, if you eat the equivalent in donuts as you should in salad or whatever.
Yeah.
That's one bite of a donut.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's not like it's the same nutrition. But I don't know. I thought that was strange. And
no, I'm going to just try eating more stuff that make myself instead of from,
You have been successful with that in the past.
I have, yeah.
You kind of had the strict plan where I don't know if it wasn't really strict. It was just you had the real an ideal type of food that you ate throughout.
Well, at the one time I was doing I kind of use it as a goal, ABCDE diet, which was what they said the things you're supposed to eat is apples, broccoli, chicken. What would be D? Vitamin D from milk and eggs.
Yeah.
Well, I don't eat eggs, so it's ABCD with me. But I would just kind of take that. Instead of chicken, I'd have beef. Instead of broccoli, I'll have asparagus or whatever. I mean, it's We'll see what happens.
Cool.
Maybe we should get a dietitian on the show.
I should probably.
We should.
Well, I should
get Annette on the show.
Yeah, I don't know that I mean, it's monitored by a doctor and whatnot, a chiropractor doctor.
You say that like it's not the same thing.
No,
chiropractor?
Yeah, it's a chiropractor. I don't know. It's definitely a strange, very restrictive, 500 calories a day diet.
Ooh.
I mean, it's yeah.
If you're working out, you can't do that.
And
that's just not enough
3
for
times
energy.
a week.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's really low.
Well, she's been successful.
Yeah.
So anyway,
hey,
what was I gonna say?
Welcome to the show.
And welcome to the show. Do you have any resolutions?
Yeah, I do. I set some pretty lofty goals this year for myself. Most of them are somehow financial goals, but one of them is to try to spend more time with my wife on like we took a trip to where do we go? St. John on a bed and breakfast in December, and we're like, we need to do things like this more often. So that's one of the goals. It's like we don't know exactly how often to do that.
If you're going to look for a place, I highly recommend Herman Hill Bed and Breakfast in Herman. It's expensive as crap, but it's awesome.
So that kind of thing, maybe like quarterly or I don't know, every couple months or something like that, but trying to do something like that. But a lot of them are more financial business type goals. But the one was I want to try to purchase at least 3 investment properties this year. And so I went out today looking. That's what I was doing today. I was shopping at houses. It was fun. So we'll see how that goes. But that's one of them.
Cool. I remember last year we had that like our January on how to fix it. Yeah. We said, we're going to do 2 videos a month or something. We had some sort of goal like that, and
that's another one of my goals this year too.
Yeah, you've done the most at the end of the month.
Yeah, end of the year.
End of the year, yeah. So, yeah, I need to get back on that.
And those are pretty successful. I mean, that I don't know who would be listening that would be interested in that, but on How to Fix It Workshop on our YouTube channel, we are fairly successful with it. I mean, a lot of those, we get a lot of good feedback. Like people say that's really helpful, and thanks for posting this and all that sort of thing. It's my stupid dishwasher.
Oh, yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Luckily, it's not leaking anymore, but on New Year's Eve, it started leaking and got my, laminate flooring all wet, and it kind of started to buckle up. So we got a repairman coming out on Friday to take a look at it, but I posted a video on that a couple of weeks ago, and it has like 7,000 something views already because people are having the same exact problem with this
crazy
piece of crap dishwasher.
I thought about that. I almost called you again. I was wondering if that water was seeping into your subfloor at all.
I looked, and because I can look on that part of the basement, I can see upstairs, and there's no sign of water. But yeah, that was very frustrating.
Woohoo!
But yeah, speaking of water, so on New Year's Eve, I got a text from one of my tenants, my mother-in-law, who said that the water lines in the laundry room were frozen, and she couldn't do any laundry. And of course, it's been like single digits,
4 degrees.
Yeah, negative.
Do it in the sink.
Yeah,
outside in the hose.
Yeah, here's a washboard.
I had never dealt with frozen water lines before. I think my mom's listening. I know we had some of those issues in one of the bathrooms at her house whenever I was a kid, but I don't really remember like doing any permanent damage. But this house previously had some busted water lines in the crawl space that I repaired, but I thought that it was because it sat vacant for like a year or two and just didn't have any heat going to it, so that's what caused them to burst. But the water lines go in the crawl space and then up through the exterior wall, and somewhere in there they froze. Luckily they didn't bust, but I read and watched some videos on how to thaw them out. So I was doing everything I could. I was down in the crawl space. I was outside. I was
in that 4-degree weather.
Yeah,
or whatever
it was 4 degrees that day.
Nice.
And I closed, I found some drafts in the crawl space that I sealed up. It took 5 hours for those lines to thaw.
So, do you just have to put more insulation down there? Is that kind of what it is?
I did put some more around the pipes. There was these little like wires, I forget what they're called, like heater cables that they plug in. Well, they weren't plugged in, and I forgot they were down there.
Oh.
And it like runs along the wire
keeps
underneath.
It warm.
It just keeps like I don't know what the temperature would be, but it has like a little thermostat built onto it. And
like that heat tape I was talking about?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so I plugged those in. I had a fan blowing down there, blowing some warm air from the house down there. I threw more insulation on the outside wall. I used that spray foam on the outside and the inside. But I just had a little space heater, and I just ran it. Like I had it basically touching the 2 pipes where they come into the laundry room.
Oh, man.
But and then the first one started dripping, and then all of a sudden just opened right up.
Huh.
And that was great. But that was the hot water line, and that only took about 2 hours. The cold water line started dripping like an hour later, and I was like, oh, great, almost done.
Here it comes.
And
Yeah.
it just dripped and dripped. Like a slow, steady drip, like one drip every like minute.
Oh, geez.
It took like 2 more hours for it
Man.
to completely thaw. But it's all good now. But crazy. I mean, it's been that cold because it hasn't been an issue in the past.
So now, I guess you plug that in, and that probably is going to prevent that from now on, too?
I hope so. I mean, I got that heat tape or whatever on, and yeah, I put some more insulation. I asked her, and she said everything's good now. But I mean,
yeah, it's quite a bit warmer the last couple days.
A little bit warmer, yeah.
Yeah, it was
27 today.
Yeah,
27.
I know. It was very warm. I don't know. That's interesting. I remember having to, like in my parents' basement, them having kerosene heaters set up all next to like the pipes where they came in from the street and all that.
Oh.
Was it not in this house, but their old house? Yeah.
Yeah, the older houses are like that. In fact, I looked at a house today that had the crawl space. Like there wasn't. It's a vacant house too, but the crawl space didn't even have a cover or door or anything. I could look right in there and see the copper pipes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
So, I mean,
that'll do it.
The old houses, I mean, they're just not. Now, my house now is only, and your house is about the same age, about 12 years old, and none of my water lines are on the outside walls at all. They all run at least a good 4 feet inside the walls.
We have one. Our laundry room water lines are on the outside, or on the exterior wall.
And you said you did have a problem with one.
Not with the water line, with the damn drain line. On that one, the P-track froze. That was bizarre.
Yeah. So, that's what we're dealing with here in Missouri. Yeah, I mean, we haven't
colder
had this,
than hell, man.
We probably won't have the insect problem in the summertime.
Hopefully, I hope that
knock on wood.
Kills that. But I mean, it's still, we got a long way till spring.
Yeah, but being down sub-zero like this for a couple days,
that
would
kills
think that would help. I don't know. Some people say that's an old wives' tale too. I don't know that.
There's got to be some truth to it, because you can tell when, like last
last several years.
Last summer especially, we didn't have anything last year. It was pretty mild.
Yeah, they barely got below freezing.
And the summer, there were mosquitoes, bug like crazy. But well, we'll see.
Yep.
Hey, I was working on Millie's room, the baby's room, this weekend.
Yeah.
You're pregnant?
Yeah. So,
hey, that should be a resolution.
Baby update.
Oh, yeah. Where's the baby update? We don't have it.
It's too late now.
You should.
What's the resolution?
To, I don't know, have a baby?
Well, that's not a resolution.
Really
when I'm already.
That's Molly's resolution.
To become a dad?
To push
okay,
that
there
baby
you go.
out.
That was last year's resolution.
Yeah. Well, they failed by 3 months, right?
Well, no. It was,
I guess he's really a dad.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's in the motion. It's in the making.
It's in the motion.
The motion. Yeah.
The bun's in the oven.
So, the room is coming together really nicely. We got some bookshelves in. Well, you know those cubes? I don't know if you've ever seen. They're just like
cubes.
Shelving with cubes.
They have baskets in them usually.
Yeah, you can get the little baskets and things that go in different colors. Of course, Molly picked up a bunch of different colors, girls' colors, obviously. So we got one in the closet to store, little knickknacks and stuff in the closet, and then we have a taller one on the outside so you'd have books and all that, and just a place to put another lamp and everything. There's 2 lamps in her room. I've never had a lamp in my own bedroom ever. But
it's a girl thing.
Did you make them smart lamps though, so you can control them?
Yeah, Molly doesn't want that. She hates anything smart. She just wants.
That's why she married you.
She just.
Oh man, you're quick.
Hilarious. She just wants to flip a switch. And I have one lamp where I have one of the Philips lights hooked up, so I can put it down to like. It's nice. You put it to a dim.
Yeah.
So you can.
And a soothing color.
There, a light blue, dim light, and it's nice. I would think for the baby, but big thing, got the crib built. I guess that's every dad.
So, that was hand built, right?
Hand built,
Handcrafted.
How many beers did it take?
I did not drink any beers while making it.
How many F-bombs did it take?
No, but the crib wasn't that bad. The shelves were the one where I'm like, son of a, what the? Molly just walked out of the room. She's like,
this is just pre-made, prefabricated stuff that you follow directions on.
Well,
right?
yeah, but it's always, nothing's labeled properly and all that, and it just, and then some screws are messed up, and you have to. Luckily, there were some extra parts.
There's always extra parts.
Luckily, they packed some extra stuff. Huh?
Yeah, it's supposed to have
makes you think like you put it together wrong. There's like, why are there 12 extra screws?
Yeah. So I
better
know
test that thing
Molly
out.
walked out of the room because I was being a crab ass or whatever.
What?
Man.
But I go, that's how I build things.
I remember putting
pissed.
my oldest son's crib together whenever he was coming along, going to be coming soon, and
In the motion?
Yeah, in the motion. And I put this stupid thing together like backwards, and the
I thought
you
Luckily
might have
there
been around at the time.
there on mine there are labels everywhere. Inside.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank God those are on there.
Yeah, because it was the front panel, the one that you're supposed to be able to like move up and down so that you can lower it and
make a toddler bed or whatever.
Well, just to get them out, like if it's up.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that those are legal anymore.
Yeah, they don't have those
Really?
anymore.
Yeah. It was like cutting arms off or something.
I hope that's now.
Well, that
not being
was-
used still.
Yeah, no,
17
I'm
years
pretty sure
ago.
they had to get rid of those.
But yeah, I could see.
Yeah.
that
Anyway, it
being-
wouldn't work. It was the mechanism would, and I had to you had to pretty much take the whole damn thing completely back apart in order to fix that one thing.
Yes, baby furniture is rage inducing.
You know what's wrong? This damn thing isn't built right. Yeah. It's so anyway, that's up and starting to actually look like a room, and Molly put some curtains up, but they need to be like hemmed or something because they're way too long. But it definitely looks like a girl's room, which is good because we're having a girl. So,
That boy sure is gonna love it.
yeah.
While you're building or putting together a baby's room, I'm building a bar. Different stages.
Kind of the
right,
same.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I built this beautiful bar for you, Greg.
Yeah,
It's
this
held
was
up really
nice.
well.
Like recycled
It was an entertainment
entertainment
Well,
center.
the
at
top.
the top.
is-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We were gonna stain it one time. We just never.
I like it. It's great.
Yeah,
It's been a really good bar.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm building a much smaller one. It's only like 5 feet long. This thing is like, gosh, was it like 8 feet that way and 5 feet this way?
Well, you need
You could fit a lot of
room
people
for
here.
the guest, and
Yeah. But it's going to be made out of pallet wood slats. So the slats are the things on the pallet wood is like the flat parts that when you're shipping things, it sets on the. What am I trying to say? The pallet.
they're the top, right?
Yeah. So this is
Yeah.
actually the slats, which are the
The
parts that
the three in the middle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. Having a hard time explaining that. But I had a whole bunch of those left over because I built a lot of things out of pallet wood, and you gave me a bunch of pallets. Was it 2 years ago?
Probably.
So I got all these slats left over, and I stood them up, and I made them. It kind of looks like butcher block kind of.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah,
It's really like rustic, and it's got all the nails. All the nails have been cut off, of course, but
it's all glued.
all glued together. That's the top. It's super heavy, and hopefully my base is going to be able to hold it. But
So
yeah,
you have
it's
one of
pretty
those
neat.
giant vices where you can
Yeah,
something that large.
Pipe.
To,
He smokes.
What?
okay, I get
Bad
it now.
joke.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got some pipe clamps. Is that what you're trying to say? Smoking pipe.
Vice. Your vices.
Oh, gotcha. I have
You
a
have
bunch
to
of
explain it. It's not worth it.
yeah. I have a bunch of pipe clamps that I squish that together with. It's only 18 inches wide.
better.
This is about 2 feet wide.
Using your pipe snake.
There you go. So yeah, it looks really nice. The pictures you didn't.
Yeah, I
show.
don't-
You wouldn't let us look at
You
it.
didn't-
Well,
yeah, you're like,
No.
I don't want you
That-
touching that.
My goal was to have it completed by New Year's Eve because I started on it about 4 or 5 days earlier, and it's just one thing
Yeah.
led to the other.
4 or 5
I
days.
know.
You expected that?
Yeah, that was bad. Poor planning. I should have started on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you
a
should have
week or
started
two
like
earlier.
me, starting your kitchen cabinets 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah,
Great idea.
I know.
You would have had it done. Yeah. So cool.
Next time.
Next time. So, what else is going on in the world of entertainment.
Well, you had some interesting news you wanted to talk about.
I did really. So Jeopardy. Did you see this?
I saw this. This is hilarious.
So the whole thing is
Alex Trebek. You could tell he's just got a little like.
Oh, he's such a,
He's smug.
Yeah, he's very smug.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Is there audio of this?
Yeah, Channel 5 had it today.
Maybe I can.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta.
I'm just gonna. I don't have my volume on, but I'm just gonna play it here.
The Channel 5 video, they had a little thing, and then.
So basically,
Yeah, that's it right
was
there.
a
That's
question. What's the question? Read the question there.
Well, he's try playing it.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna. I don't have my volume on.
Oh, that's just us.
Pause your live video.
Mute the tab. Mute the tab.
What's the question?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
It's taking forever to mute.
We're just right click on your tab up at the top for the Facebook and hit mute.
Teach
tab.
him how to use the internet.
Whoa! I didn't know you do that.
The joys of the interweb.
Been there forever.
You guys are like. You guys should get into
Wizards.
IT or something.
Yeah.
Now you sound like you're talking in a bucket.
Turn the.
All right. This is.
Watch this not even work.
From Dangerous Minds goes back in time to become a 1667 John Milton classic. Nick, what is Gangster's Paradise Lost? Yes.
So pause it.
Our judge.
Okay, so that's like a total nerd, Mr. Poindexter guy. What is Gangster's Paradise Lost?
Yes, Gangster's Paradise. So basically, I guess this is one of those categories where it's like it takes two things, and their words can join. Like
Right.
Paradise can join Paradise Lost and Gangsta's Paradise.
So Alec originally he said yes. You get the answer. It was worth $2,300 or whatever. A couple seconds later, they come back and Mr. Trebek says,
Judges have reevaluated one of your responses a few moments ago, Nick. You said gangsters instead of gangstas on that song by Coolio. So we take 3,200 away from you. So you are now in second place. Lisa, you have the lead.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah. Sorry, you said gangster.
You're not
the answer
gangsta.
was gangsta.
Yeah.
Apparently,
That's terrible.
Apparently, TMZ found Coolio at an airport or something and asked him his thoughts on this, and he's like, "Man, I thought he was close enough. I don't know why they didn't give him the money."
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know. Yeah,
It's a little. Yeah.
$3,200. That's a lot.
Don't they, for mispronunciation of stuff, they do that, I think, on that show?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't watch that show.
They do.
Like plurals.
I
and
think they do
singular.
that on Wheel of Fortune, too. But
Well, sure.
But it's right there in front of you. If you read it wrong, it's your fault. Hey, McDonald's. How about them?
Yeah, I
them?
saw
Have
You
this.
ever heard of this
No,
company?
tell me more.
I saw this story come up today that they're coming back with the.
Well, they got a new burger too.
This is the new burger.
Oh,
it's
is it the Arches or whatever?
Arch Burger, just Arch Burger. Yeah.
Well, it's the Arch Deluxe coming back, right?
I think it's going to be called the Arch Burger, though.
Yeah.
Arch Burger.
But it's really the same. Like, it's going to have that not ketchup, mayonnaise and mustard sauce on it.
Right.
That is the signature Arch sauce
Do
or
you guys
whatever.
remember that?
Vaguely.
I do remember the Arch Deluxe.
I remember the name of it, but I don't remember ever
See, I remember
eating
the
it.
sauce.
I just remember it coming on like a fancier bun. Like I don't know if it was a potato bun, but it was a big old bun, and it came in a big old cardboard box.
So they say that they spent McDonald's spent $200 million in advertising on the Arch Deluxe in 1996, and it was the most advertising money ever spent for a single like fast food product at that time.
Wow.
And that was in 1996. It was discontinued like a couple years later because it didn't sell anything.
Go well.
There was like predictions that it was going to make like the company like $5 billion in a matter of like 4 years.
See, and it was an expensive burger too, right? It was like
it was
$2.50.
$2.50. This one's going to be $2.15, but it's 20 something years later. It's
You'd think it should be more, but pretty good.
the Big Mac. They said by comparison now is like $4.
See, I don't know where they get that because a Big Mac meal is like $5, isn't it?
I think it's over $5 now.
Yeah, I think
$5 or $6.
Well, here I got the
You're thinking
McDonald's app on my phone. Let me look.
You're thinking of 2002 price.
I'm thinking of 1995.
You don't eat
prices.
fast food anymore.
Well, not this
Not starting today, right?
Not since this year.
I will admit, I really enjoy McDonald's food.
It's delicious.
I know
Their fries used to be way better.
I think they're still fine.
Yeah, it is.
I know a lot of people that's McDonald's takes the brunt of like all that fast food.
Yeah,
like,
they do.
Negative feeling
Yeah,
or
they're the
publicity
first
or
one.
whatever.
McDonald's.
And it's that whole what was that movie called?
Super Size Me,
Size
which
Me.
was bullshit. By
With
the way.
Greg loves that guy. Is his name Norman?
Norm McDonald.
No, that's not what I said. What was the name of the guy in Super Size Me?
Gosh,
You think he's a fraud?
He is a fraud.
So what were you going to say about that movie?
Greg hates him.
No, because the calorie count that they were given on the movie was impossible to get. Like, no matter what combination they were saying, oh yeah, this, and this will give you a 5,050 calorie or something like that. It was completely bogus. Yeah, there was no way you can get that much. Not that eating McDonald's every day isn't bad for you, but Morgan Spurlock,
thank you. The Big Mac is $3.99. The meal is $5.99.
Okay,
so
no, you weren't too far off,
but yeah,
so $4.
Yeah, get some fries and a Coke with it, and it's cheaper.
I don't know. I'm not that I'm trying to be an advocate for McDonald's, but I think their food is good, and
I think their breakfast is some of the best fast food breakfast.
I do too.
Out there,
they've done a lot of good things to try to improve their menu over the last few years too, to try to make it healthier. But you had some other news that they're bringing back the dollar menu.
The dollar menu is back, and it's actually a $1, $2, and $3 menu.
I thought they did this once.
So I think it's just a value menu now.
Yeah.
And so now tomorrow, actually, they start their new menu.
Okay, so certain items are $1, certain items are $2, and then others.
So you get a large Coke for $1. You get a cheeseburger, chicken, or a sausage burrito, $1. $2, you get sausage McGriddle, 2-piece buttermilk crispy tenders,
which I think are gross. Have you had those?
I have not.
I didn't think
they were really dry.
I didn't think they were. I actually thought they were pretty good.
Well,
but
you're wrong.
I mean, it's fast food. It could have been sitting around for a while. What you got? Bacon McDouble. Never had that. Small McCafe beverage at $2, and their $3 items are the sausage McMuffin with egg. Their new classic chicken sandwich.
How can it be classic if it's new?
Well, a triple cheeseburger and a Happy Meal. Triple cheeseburger. I didn't know that was a thing.
Me either.
So,
do you guys use their mobile app at all?
Yeah, they give you a lot of like free stuff.
Yeah,
right?
Coupons and stuff. Yeah,
coupons.
So back in my like early 20s, I guess it was like probably mid to late 20s. I thought it was cool to like go and have like a value meal. Remember they had, I don't know if they still do this or not, where they had like small, medium, and large.
Yeah.
They still do that.
Yeah.
You could large size it, and you'd get the large fry and then a large drink.
See what they did. So sorry, I interrupt. Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say is I thought it would be cool. And I ate fast food an awful lot, and I would go get I would say make it large sized, and I'd get like a number 2, which was the 2 cheeseburgers, and then I'd say, give me a chicken McChicken sandwich for dessert.
Yeah.
So I'm having 3 sandwiches, a large fry, and a large drink that I'd probably get refilled. And then that was kind of the beginning of my weight increase.
Wait a minute. Where'd my neck go? Yeah.
So it can be dangerous.
The funny thing is,
chicken sandwiches are $1.
Yeah. After that Super Size Me movie came out, they took away the Super Size.
Yeah.
Remember, it used to be the Super Size.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But then it was just, they still have large. It's just small, medium, and large. I mean, the largest is still,
I don't think they ask you for that, though. I remember years ago they would always ask you what size you want.
Sometimes they'll say you want large, whatever.
Huh. I haven't heard that in a long. Well, maybe I don't buy meals that often.
Selling,
Yeah, that's maybe they kind of did away with that a little bit or cut back on that. I don't know. Yeah, that would be the thing. They would say, "Do you want to large size that?
Right.
Or do you supersize that
for just 59 cents more or whatever?"
Well, yes, I do.
Yeah, why not? And give me.
It's only 30 cents.
Yeah.
You ready for a snack?
Sure. Sure.
Cashews,
You know, I'm wondering if we had these before.
Sounds familiar.
So these are just from Aldi, Clancy's brand, buffalo blue cheese potato chips, kettle crinkle cut.
Kettle crinkle?
Kettle crinkle. Not just kettle, they're kettle crinkle.
I don't remember having kettle crinkle cuts. Do you?
Maybe it's a new thing.
Here, dump some out. I don't want to reach in there.
Dump mine on Greg's magazine here.
Then it'll be a dirty magazine.
He was hoping it was going to be a dirty magazine.
It didn't have black. Oh, these are kind of spicy.
Yeah.
I made you another drink.
We all got the same reaction.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Clancy's. No, we definitely have not had these.
No, I don't remember anything being that punchy.
So, Aldi with the Clancy's has got all kinds of fancy chips. Crinkle cut buffalo blue cheese flavored.
I think these are the first crinkle kettle cut chips I've had.
Why
I think it's the first ones on the show.
Why does it say made in small batches?
Oh, it's a small batch chip.
Yeah.
Like a small batch whiskey.
Right.
Holy cow, I just got a big old bite of blue cheese on that one. I mean, like, I could taste the blue cheese.
Well, it's blue cheese flavored.
That's good.
They're actually really good. They
Yeah.
got a little bit of obviously got a kick to it. All of us were like, whoa. It's more than used to, I guess. I don't know.
That's a
those
good
aren't-
chip.
Those aren't bad at all. Those are pretty tasty. And
Got something to wash it down.
Yeah.
One of Mike's beers that he brought.
We do have one of Mike's beers. So, this is from... Oh, geez. Where is the brewery name? La Cumbre?
Like Cumbria, wasn't it?
La Cumbre. You know what? This is the company that's going to be at Wolpertinger this year. La Cumbre, yeah. Special guest brewery, La Cumbre Brewing from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh.
There you go.
That's very, very strange. That we were just... So there's a beer festival coming up. Wolpertinger, hosted by Urban Chestnut. And they're having this brewery as as a guest brewer. Anyway, this is Red Ryeot from this brewery, La Cumbre. They're from they say New Mexican beers at their peak. This is a oh my gosh, Burkina Red Ale. What does that say?
Are your eyes going?
New Mexican.
Oh, something Red Ale.
Burkino Red Ale.
Burkino.
That's what the little over the end means.
So anyway, it's a red ale. I don't know what the whatever. So this is from Mike, or if we didn't say that already, you guys probably did.
I did.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't think Mike's in the chat room. Where are you, Mike?
I think he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Some of this. I need some paper towels because I'm spilling everywhere.
All right, here we go. They're kind of reddish hue.
Looks good.
Smells hoppy.
Boy, that's good and cold. That's good beer.
It's hoppy.
I like it. Red. Is this the Ryeot, right?
Yeah.
Ryeot.
Red Ryeot. That's good beer.
Malted magic hop.
Yeah.
Bomb.
It's got a hoppiness to it.
Yeah.
Does it say anything else about it? Like what it?
So it is 6.5% ABV, 75 on the IBUs. Hops. Oh
Apparently
man,
you don't like it so much.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different hops in there.
Lay it on us. Which ones?
CTZ. Don't even know what the heck that is.
Probably some marijuana hop
Yeah.
or something.
Meridian, Mosaic,
That's good.
Chinook,
Those are hoppy.
Centennial,
Those are good.
and there's another new one, Nelson Suaven.
Huh.
Yeah, there's a
know what-
lot of unrecognizable hops.
Mm-hmm.
That's very hot. 75 IBUs up there.
Yeah.
CTZ Columbus. History of Columbus and its CDT hops.
CTZ.
CTZ, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a long thing about it.
Yeah, you're not going to read that.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that. But anyway,
Thanks, Mike.
yeah, thanks, Mike. Oh, it's Burkano means from Albuquerque.
Oh, really?
That's what Mike says.
Huh. That's been in the Spanish
Burkano.
language that long?
Apparently so.
Albuquerque.
Interesting.
Well, there we go. Hey, we were talking about brewing again.
Yeah, I mean, here lately,
We're going to add Cheerios to one?
We did that once. Come on.
I think we
It's all an
started
experiment, you know?
in January, if I remember right. Like we set out that
Yeah,
year.
because he got it for Christmas.
Oh,
didn't he?
Yeah. And then that January we did our first,
On
which
his oven top, or on his
Yeah,
stove top.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
took
That
forever.
and that's what I'm seeing come up on my time hop right now is that first brew that we did, and I think we were just all so
was
like
it an IPA the first one?
yeah, we didn't know what to expect.
Is
and it
Molly
took-
going to let us do this? Does she know how big of a mess this is?
It is not that. She's been around when we've brewed before.
Well, I was just saying we should. I wouldn't mind doing it. I'm not saying we gotta start a brew
Tomorrow.
Just one. Let's just do one and see how that goes, and then, But we haven't brewed a beer in, gosh, it's been close to 2 years, hasn't
Well,
it?
do you want
No.
to try a mead?
We did the Nipply Out, the one right before Christmas last year.
Oh, that was last year. Okay.
And then, well, I guess it would have been 2016.
right.
And then I did the cider. He doesn't like the hoppy too much.
No, I don't care for that.
I would
beer.
love to do a stout. I mean, or yeah. I mean, anything that's
Well, you got to think.
winter related.
You got to think too. You're what, 4 weeks out from drinkable.
Oh yeah.
So you got to think about. You got to plan when that's going to be.
Right.
So-
you're
Yeah,
still
still in
looking
February.
At, yeah, February now. If we did it now,
So what we should do, we should plan to do one.
it's supposed to be above freezing this weekend.
yeah.
I don't mind being out there in our coats.
No, I don't. We've done it.
We've
plenty
done
of
that
times.
before.
Hell, we
In the
brewed.
snow.
I was gonna say we brewed with 5 inches of snow
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah.
That really helped chill the wort.
Yeah, that went pretty quick chilling that.
Yeah.
We didn't really even need got that wort chiller now. But man, we're
got
gonna
a
have
lot of equipment.
We're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go back to my memory and remember how to do some of
The
that.
steps. Man, we knew like the steps, not
Yeah.
necessarily
Until
the
I
ingredients.
left.
And
Until I would leave. And then
No, we only had boilovers a couple times
when I wasn't here.
because you're a pot watcher.
There was a direct correlation
Pot
with
watcher.
pot watcher.
I would like to keep it simple. I mean, not that I'm saying we got to buy a kit or anything like that, but just keep it to a simple.
Yeah,
nothing
and
Kit beers
crazy.
aren't bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing a kit, but
So
Well, I'm saying the malt extract,
Right,
and all
right.
that. We do the grain. And,
we do a beer. Okay, how about we do this? We do like a half batch, like a 2.5.
that's a good idea.
Instead of a 5 gallon. 5 gallons we don't seem to drink through
Right.
that quick.
and they can be painful.
Yeah. So we do that. We end up when that's in its fermenting and all that. Then we get the keezer going because right now would be a perfect time. There's really no beers that are kegged in there.
Yeah.
Get that keezer set up, and then we'll be ready to go.
And then
hopefully in February. Yeah.
We can celebrate.
Yeah. We need a real high.
Molly with we should
we
ask
should make
her.
a stout because Molly likes stouts, right?
Ask her what she wants
Yeah.
because
I agree.
Should we ready?
She'll be ready to drink once Millie's here,
What is it? Yeah, I mean it'll take at least that long.
and she loves the stouts.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay, we got this all planned out.
That's twice
for
in
you,
one
Molly.
show I've been able to use that.
I don't know if she's even listening anymore. I hear some
Nah,
noise
she's
upstairs. She's
busy
like
with
vacuuming or something.
Yeah.
so she's probably not listening.
She's nesting.
Yeah, she is.
So, guys, I watched this show on Netflix
Bright.
called not that. Well, I saw that, and then I saw this other little series called "The Toys That Made Us," which
I haven't
I
seen
guess
that.
came out like a week ago, and it's like little hour-long episodes, and it's basically a documentary style like episode 1 tells the story of Kenner acquiring the Star Wars license and making all the Star Wars toys and all that, and how like Hasbro and all them, like everyone passed on the deal, and they had such a great deal. Kenner, because everyone passed, and Kenner was this small little company in Cincinnati that they got this great deal of 90. Basically, they kept 95% of each toy sold, and 5% was given to George Lucas and Lucasfilm or what.
Holy
it was
cow.
such a awesome deal for Kenner, and that's why they kept. And they even signed this contract where, as long as they made $10,000 every year in Star Wars, they could keep the license.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
So they've had it all this time.
So, well, it goes where they're like, if we don't make 10,000, we'll just write a check for 10,000.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
And so, along the way, I mean, it's really good, but along the way, anyway, they Hasbro ends up acquiring Kenner, and that contract is still in place. And there's that dead period of like no Star Wars between, Return of the Jedi to Phantom Menace, and like they didn't continue giving that $10,000. So of course Hasbro had to get that license back for Phantom Menace, and they ended up, getting kind of screwed on it.
Wow.
But it's
longer
really,
95%.
No, no longer that. And then Phantom Menace failed so bad that they had so many excess toys. They're like, they're like, we had so many Phantom or Jar Jar Binks dolls in the bargain bins and all that.
They're buried in the desert out.
Yeah, next to the ET games.
Yeah, but you should check it out. There's 4 episodes. I watched 3 because there's Star Wars, then there's Barbie. I don't know much about Barbie because I didn't collect.
That's Hasbro too, isn't it?
That was Mattel.
Oh,
But he doesn't know anything.
yeah.
Come on. He-Man was one, and G.I. Joe.
Who owns those? Or who's the toy maker?
I think He-Man was Mattel also. Yeah, that's how it knew, because they said we had Mattel's like, we have a real successful girls line, but we have nothing for boys. And they ended up, or maybe that was a G.I. Joe one. I can't remember which one. One of it was like, oh, we want to do we want to do a boys line, and
boys toys.
Yeah,
Boys toys.
but yeah, it's very, very interesting, and they're, like I said, maybe about an hour long. I watched the 3 that were on the ones that Star Wars, He-Man, and G.I. Joe. It's really good.
Speaking of Netflix, there was this new show. I guess I don't know if it's available yet, but
I've heard about this.
I think it debuted on January 1st, or released on January 1st for Netflix. It's The End of the Effing World. I watched the trailer for it. It looks really good.
I've heard it's really racy.
Oh yeah, it's definitely like mature, or I don't know, beyond mature rated. I mean, but even the
and it's teenagers.
It's teenagers, yeah, high school kids. But it looks really good. I really want to check it out.
Isn't there some nudity and
probably?
Yeah.
So
The trailer.
I haven't seen the trailer. What exactly is it
It's
about?
a kid who's like just completely like angry, depressed, like wants to, kill somebody basically, and somehow this girl comes into his life because I think he's in the trailer. It says she looks good enough to kill. I need to get to know her. And then he gets to know her, but then she is like worse than he is, and then they both are like kind of like go. It's just really bad stuff, but it looks good. It kind of reminds me of like a Quentin Tarantino film or something. The angle of it. I think it's British.
That sounds interesting.
It does.
who's the director?
Jonathan Entwistle and Lucy Cherniak. I don't know. I'm gonna check it out though. I think it it looked interesting.
Yeah, I read something online about it the other day saying it was pretty racy. Some nudity, and
I wouldn't be
it
surprised.
was based around teenagers.
It's available now, though.
Oh yeah, on Netflix.
Is it?
Okay.
I think it was January 1st is when it released.
So, do you remember, I guess a year or two ago, a movie called The Circle?
Yeah.
Tom Hanks movie came out.
Emma Watson.
Yeah, and so it's basically...
I almost bought the book and read it, but I didn't.
So it's basically about... It almost reminds me of like an Apple or a Google type company, and everyone's like so closely... It almost is like a cult type thing. Anyway, watch the movie, and I'm going to have to say it's awful.
I heard it was really bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You said that was the Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks,
That's a shame.
It was like a story. It's like they had an idea. So I guess there was a book, right?
Yeah, there was a book, The Circle. Yeah.
So it's almost like they had an idea for a movie, and they just put the idea up there. They didn't really have a story to tell with it.
Huh.
Because the end, there's like, well, wait, what? You didn't end, So, I wouldn't suggest it. Luckily, I didn't. It was on Amazon Prime, so.
What were the Rotten Tomato scores? Do you know?
I think it was Molly was already getting fed up like halfway through, but it was about 16%. I think on Rotten Tomatoes.
So did you guys quit on it, or
no? We watched the
all
whole
through?
thing.
Okay. I think we've had this conversation before, but I've never stopped watching a movie. I don't think.
I have.
Yeah, I have.
And I watched some pretty bad ones this past week or 2 weeks since I on Christmas break.
Well, we got to keep watching it.
I mean, you pull up Netflix and you watch one movie, and then it recommends another movie based on that movie, and you watch it. And some of them are just like, how did they get this movie to relate to that movie, or think that I would think that movie relates to that movie?
Artificial intelligence.
Unless there's one actor that was in it or something like that.
That could be.
Oh, look at this! Now I'm getting ads like Pappy cigars, and
yeah.
I'm showing all this stuff that from that Pappy.
Oh, when we were looking
Pappy Van Winkle.
Yeah.
So you put on here that Bright. Yeah, I saw this, that they've already announced the sequel.
Yeah. Have either of you watched it yet?
No. I think we need to. I think the three of us need to, because of all of the publicity that it has gotten.
Man, I've been binging Game of Thrones. I can't do anything until I finish this.
I've never watched that.
Oh my God, I'm mid-season 5. Dude.
How many seasons are there?
7.
Huh.
You like...
one more. They have one more.
Yeah,
coming,
one more
right? But it's
coming
not until
out.
like 2020 or something.
yeah, something crazy.
It is, I think. Yeah.
But you like, it's like kind of like that medieval warring kind of.
Why would you say I like that?
But do you like that?
Oh no, I definitely don't.
No. Well, there's boobs.
I like that.
Yeah. So.
But I didn't watch that other show that you guys said was like lots of that.
What show was that?
The Westworld.
Oh,
I tried
there's
watching
lots
that,
of boobs
and it
in
was
that.
like
I don't
the first
remember
episode
boobs
was
in that.
horrible.
What? That's all that show is nudity.
Oh, yeah, I love that show though, but it had nothing. It had nothing.
I
to
didn't
do with-
notice.
Yeah, I didn't notice there were.
Yeah, that's right. They were sitting. It was robot boobs though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still humans. It's actors and
They're
actresses.
androids.
The show just went from like 40-year-olds talking about the weather to 15-year-olds talking about
It doesn't count. They're robots.
They were androids, okay?
But it's still real human actors. It's not like
I really enjoyed that show, but you know,
It's an interesting
It's
concept.
not everyone's. I could see how. I think a lot of. I actually feel that some people that if you watched it all together, you'd enjoy it more instead of like watching it week to week, because it's kind of slow.
Well, I think we got through the halfway through the first season. I guess the second season of that's getting ready to come out.
I think it's a while.
Is it?
Yeah, they were saying that it's going to be. I think it may be 2019.
Well, maybe it's after Game of Thrones finishes.
Maybe. So,
Huh?
what's this? You do have a pop culture thing written here.
Well, I noticed that you didn't have anything. So the one thing that came to my mind.
Oh, do we have to play the thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Where the hell is it?
You get so mad when you have to play that one.
This isn't really. I don't know if I would really consider this pop culture, but it's something that has come up in the last couple of weeks. So a lot of times this time of year, my wife and I like to go through like all of our crap in the basement, stuff we've had in storage, and try to, you know, just clear out some of the clutter. And I have this box, and it has like a bunch of just like letters and cards and things like that from like 20 years ago. And that's something that you really don't do a whole lot of these days.
Write letters?
Write letters or send like cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I got like 3 Christmas cards this year, and I think 2 were from my grandmother's.
Did you send any, though?
No.
See, that's why.
Well,
Jerk.
I mean, but people don't do that as much.
You have to
anymore.
give to receive.
Yeah, we got about 15.
Do you send
that
them?
still?
We sent them.
I didn't get one.
I didn't get one.
Yeah, you both should have gotten one.
No.
You did.
We did not.
I did not get one. Why would you? Why would you say we're liars?
I don't know.
Anyway,
Maybe I'm gonna have to give it ask Molly why she didn't send one to you guys.
Molly didn't like us.
I forgot to put a stamp on yours.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I got this
trash.
card from Greg like 20 years ago. This was like 1997, and it's I don't have a picture. I took a picture of it because it's the inside of it says, "Yo, Josh, this is a honey of a card. Load me up with some more of that turkey. It is good." Later, your friend Greg. So he's quoting
Christmas vacation.
Was that a Far Side card?
I think it was. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what was on the. I should have taken a picture of the outside of it, but I don't know. That's just one of those things that aren't around too much anymore. But along with that, I found this picture of Greg,
Oh, wow.
and that is. Well,
My face doesn't have that crap on it. It
Oh yes, it's a dirty picture.
It's a dirty, not a dirty picture. The picture is physically grimy.
I can't move it now.
You broke your internet.
There we go. Yeah, so this is Greg. Whenever he was about, I wish we could show it to the world right now. Whenever he was about 17 or 18, and he had this mullet type hair. So I showed my kids this picture, and they're like, "What?"
No, I didn't have a mullet then. It was just
Oh yeah, I guess it's not a
long.
mullet. Yeah, and it's like streaked or slicked
I think it
back.
had parted in the middle or something.
Yeah.
But I look rough there. We had to have come back from a concert or
It was
something.
a Point Fest or something, yeah. But anyway, back to pop culture. It's something that we don't really do much of in the modern age of
Social media.
social media. Is send cards and letters. I have all these letters of like friends and
Girlfriends.
Yeah, girlfriends. My wife calls them my love letters, but most they're definitely not.
Why are you holding on to these?
Yeah.
They're memories.
It's kind of cool though, because I was reading some of them, and it would be like somebody would write like things that they did over a period of a month, and it would just be like sentences. Oh, yeah, I spend my time going to do these things. Now it's, I mean, when was the last time you wrote a letter to someone and sent it in the mail?
Oh, in the mail?
I
No.
haven't bought stamps, and I don't know how.
It's crazy.
Well, we did Christmas cards, but
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
and we did invitations to our wedding.
Yeah, that's different, though.
That was the one caveat
Thank
that I
you
was going to
notes.
say is, thank you notes. But
By the way, thank you notes should always be handwritten.
invitations is one of those things that I know Facebook uses. You can set
Yeah.
up those, but people don't really. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it works as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was kind of interesting.
Man, I remember finding a notebook, and I may still have it somewhere. When we were roommates in that apartment, we had like this notebook that we write stuff
Messaging
to.
system.
Yeah, that was our messaging system.
Yeah.
Like,
It
hey,
was by
dude,
the phone.
Gonna be back at 8 tonight.
Right.
There's beer in the fridge or something
Yeah.
like that, or
And it was always stupid. Like
Yeah.
we'd use gangsta language.
yeah, exactly. Yo,
bro.
yo, bro. or-
Sup?
Yeah,
See you on the flip side.
yeah.
Stupid stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I
Yep.
I don't know where that is. It's
That would be
somewhere around
good
here.
to hang on to. But along with that, I was going through all my stupid yearbooks. Do you have yearbooks?
Mm-hmm.
That's something I don't find any use.
Oh, he was Mr. Popular, man.
No, it wasn't.
He was the most popular kid in
Senior class.
I asked Greg if he had his yearbooks, and he said yes. And I don't know. I don't have
They're
it.
just in a box up in the
Yeah.
Almost threw them
in
away.
the box in the attic.
yeah.
I almost threw them away, and I hung on to them.
Yeah, don't throw them away.
Are they that much space?
No, it's not. I mean, it's a
bad memories.
It's about 4 or 5 inches worth of books, but it was my oldest son Caleb. He was flipping through them every year. He was looking for just me and you and Jeremy, and he'd get a kick out of your picture every year, Greg. And there was that
What
one
did I
picture.
do?
There was that one picture in junior high, and it was maybe 2 years in junior high.
Junior high was the
The
worst.
side spike
Yeah.
and the mullet. It's like,
Good times.
You had 2 different hairstyles going on at the same time.
So I had that same. So down Christmas Eve, it was over in my parents' house, and down in the basement down there, they have this. My dad
Shrine.
made a collage or whatever, not a shrine, but have a collage, and of course, one of the pictures that shitty picture of me with a mullet and a side spike, and I got the most crooked teeth or whatever, and worst.
That's one of those like that picture could be used for that game we played on New Year's.
Oh yeah, definitely. The what is it? Awkward family photos. So anyway, it's down there. So one of the younger kids goes, "Ooh, that girl has crooked teeth," or something like that. Like, yeah, thanks. That's me.
That girl.
Girl. So
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well,
hilarious.
boys, it's about that time.
Yep.
It is about that time. Hey, what you can find us at stuckinbetapodcast.com. Also subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Review us on iTunes. Please give us a good rating. We want those numbers to go up, up, up. Right?
That's right.
That's right. So, until next time, it's been real. Catch you later.